You got Frankenfoot here. Apologies for the voice. I thought I was getting over being sick, and then something happened, and I got something new, and now I'm getting worse, not better. So, I'm just glad I made it through this war attack without passing out. Yeah, I may die, but that's okay, because I got a 3-star war attack. You know, if I don't upload a video for a while and y'all think I'm dead, I'm sorry. You're going to see a golem coming out over here with only 1 wizard to take out that guy. Another golem over here, 3 wizards to take out this guy. Wallbreaker's going to come down. And unfortunately, a Tesla pops up and burns out one of them. So the wall is weak but not destroyed. So I drop the king. And I'm going to let him break through that wall and go ahead and use his ability just to keep things moving. Even though the wall's weak, I want him to get through it as fast as possible. You're going to see a jump spell come down to get them into the core. Double poison coming down. The clan castle troops and the enemy queen were able to share a poison spell. And both air defenses are down in the base, so start the LaLoon portion. Hounds and balloons coming down from the northwest. Haste them into the first ARD and they knock it out. Second one is quite a distance away. I was not banking on it, but I was hoping that the queen might take it out. But I've also learned that you got to really watch that hound health. I went ahead and dropped the second haste to try to get them to that air defense, which helped out. I kind of missed them a little bit, unfortunately. But yeah, I try not to drop a haste spell if there's a chance a hound's not going to pop these days. And the final wizard tower goes down, and the base is... Or, well, no, that one went down, and the final defenses go down, and the base is done at this point. Well, I didn't have as many balloons left over as I thought I did. Ooh. But they had some troll builders' huts. I dropped them wizards on the end of them, and I had 2 balloons to boot. Yeah, so that one was actually... the margins were a little bit closer than I thought watching the replay. I only had 2 balloons left. Of course, I still have the queen and bowlers kicking around. But, yeah, that not quite as much margin as I thought I would have. So I didn't spend a great deal of time looking at this base because the entry point in the plan was just very obvious. Nice big compartment here. It is a bit of a jetty, but these are far enough away that if troops are dropped here with the jump spell there, they're going to go, the bowlers are not going to redirect and go this way, they're going to want to go this way. So, the other good news is they're only engaging 1 X-bow when they come into this compartment. This other one's too far away, so in theory, the bowlers would have knocked this one out before they enter this compartment. And then you've got 2 air defenses and both air sweepers is sitting here, as well as the queen and the clan castle pool and the clan castles. You'll get the queen and the clan castle troops with your GoBo and your queen and poison and all that. So very obvious entry point. No, didn't even really think about anything else. Just stared at it to make sure everything made sense. So he's got good coverage on the air defenses. So there's no minions you can drop to try to help with the funnel effectively. But not many buildings to distract over here, a couple buildings to distract over here. So I dropped 1 golem on that archer tower, wizard behind him just to take that guy out. Another golem over here. 1, 2, 3 wizards because I wanted them to work through these buildings. Because this is the bad one. This is the one that might distract your bowlers. This one's far enough away, I'm not that worried. And I had been bringing 4 wall breakers, but then you bring less wizards. I've not quite figured out. There's the whole test wall breaker thing, and you can test for a spring trap or a bomb or something like that, and it's not necessary here because you can drop the wall breakers here and they'll run right through these buildings into that trying to get that dark elixir storage. And the good news about that is you see there's no spring traps or bombs there. Now unfortunately there's a Tesla there, but once the Tesla pops up you're just kind of done for at that point. You either got to break into a completely different location or because it's not like you can just trip the Tesla and be done with it. So I let the king beat through. The wall breakers weakened it up. Then I'm dropping a rage spell to help them get in here and start taking stuff out, including the clan castle and the queen. I'm dropping a jump spell here just to have them enter this compartment. I don't want them to wander if I can help that, because I want them to take out these two air defenses. These two air sweepers are both vulnerable. So if they really just take out this one, I'm happy. So pretend that most of these buildings are gone at this point. Where do you drop your LaLoon? Drop the hounds from this direction. They'll go for this. Drop the hounds from up here. They'll head to that area. Second hound from over here. Then they're tanking for this entire wall. And drop a couple balloons per defense. Probably haste them into the first air defense because it is buried kind of deep. And then they'll path over here, and so save a lot of balloons and drop them sprinkle them as the hound's path. And don't be stingy with the hastes to get them through. Yeah, but that's a very obvious entry point. You're going to get 2 air defenses, you're going to get 2 air sweepers, you're going to get 2 wizard towers. You're going to get the queen, the clan castle pull. Yeah, there's no other way that you would want to enter. And last but not least, I elected to start the GoBoLaLoon on this guy. I was thinking if I try to take it to this guy, the air sweeper might come into play. But I guess either would really work. So, yeah. Alright, well, let's just watch it one more time so you can see what I just told you unfold. Golem, wizard. Golem, wizard, wizard, wizard. And then wall breaker comes down. You can see the Tesla pop up. So, not sure if there's a Tesla there or not. Probably better for me that it wasn't a giant bomb for the bowler's sake. Then in comes the king. And that wall is very weak, so he's going to bust through it rather quickly. Then the queen and the bowlers come down. Jump spell comes down. And you can see the clan castle troops coming out with 2 poisons. Eventually they'll come down. And I went ahead and dropped the heal. The problem is I'd like to be more patient on the heal, but I can't see the bowlers. And I don't want the dust to settle, and I look and all the bowlers are gone. What I'd really like to do is drop them sort of more in this middle, I drop the heal in this middle compartment to let them just cook on and throw rocks for a much longer period of time. But I get nervous because I don't know if they've hit a giant bomb or what. It's probably good that I did that because there's 2 giant bombs. Actually, that's a bomb tower, but yeah, you want them at high health because 2 giant bombs will wipe them out. Anyway, yeah, so you see the LaLoon portion coming. Long way for the balloons. I kind of missed that. If I dropped it just a little bit more to the south, they would have sped into that air defense more quickly. And I've got 3 balloons in the tank. I went ahead and dropped 1 over here to try to distract that wizard tower, which is a little bit futile because queen came up and stepped out. I should have dropped it over here. But whatever. And I got the queen, and I got 2 swag balloons. And since everything's sort of taken care of and there's nothing astray, I'm just going to swag the balloons. I have no need for them. Used to be coming just the end. Swag balloon! Alright, there you go. Alright, well there you go. Hope you learned something, and hope I don't die. Bye.